Hi there, I'm Jenny. I'll be your physiotherapist today for your CBT session. So first of all, can I just ask what you prefer to be called?
Just Shannon's fine.
Just Shannon. Okay, hi Shannon. So a bit about cognitive behaviour therapy to begin with. This is a type of talk therapy, and it kind of allows you to think about the way that you think and how that affects your behaviour, and also affects you emotionally. And it also is quite a quick, short-term therapy, so around 20 minutes and around 4 to 6 sessions will be had of CBT, and that allows you to become your own therapist by creating small changes which have a long-term reduction in any problems that you might have. So first of all, I'll just lay out the agenda format before I let you do all the talking. So between a collaboration between myself and yourself, we will, first of all, we've filled in the consent form and also covered a PAR-Q, which is an instrument for screening, diagnosing and monitoring levels of depression, and that can be used throughout sessions to monitor your progress. So we filled those in, and then we're just going to gain an understanding of the full situation, and we're going to fill out together a hot cross bun model, which just again allows you to get an idea of how your thinking relates behaviourally and emotionally as such. And then we will be looking at a kind of behavioural activation, which includes a goal setting, and then I'll be providing you with some homework as well. So that's the kind of format of what we'll kind of look into. But first of all, back to you. What is the problem that you've been having?
So basically, I've been having a lot of pain for a while, and then I went to the doctors and I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
Right. Okay.
But I just feel like this is getting worse, and I've taken retirement from my work, just because I felt like I didn't have enough energy and the pain was quite high, so I didn't really feel like I was coping very well with it.
Okay, so did you say, sorry, that you have had retirement?
Yeah.
You
I took an early retirement.
Okay.
Just because I didn't feel like I was coping very well with it.
Okay.
I was quite happy to get diagnosed with it, just because I felt like I was being passed around by so many people, just because they said they felt like it was all in my head kind of thing.
Okay.
But I find it quite hard to come to terms with, just because it's really getting me down. I don't really feel like I get to see my friends as much, just because I don't feel like I'm able to. And my son's just had a daughter, so I don't even feel like I can really babysit her, and I would just love to do that. My husband, he tries to, not convince, he tries to motivate me to go out and take walks and stuff, but I just don't really feel up to it and able. It makes me quite sad. I get quite upset about it and quite cry about it a few nights, so it's constantly on my mind.
So would it be fair to say that it's more how the worsening pain and fatigue is influencing your behaviour?
Yeah, just because I get scared to do stuff just because it's sore. I kind of base my day around the pain.
Okay.
And so I won't do certain things just because I know it's gonna be sore and I'm gonna be tired quite easily.
I see. Okay. And would you say that this is causing you to kind of withdraw from activities that you enjoy?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
All my friends, they would meet up and stuff, but I don't feel like I'm able to walk those distances, so I just stay at home, and I would just sit and watch TV instead.
Okay.
And my husband, he loves going on walks, but I don't feel like I'm able to go, just because I'm scared if I go a certain distance, I can't go back, and then I'm kind of stuck there. So
Okay.
I try to keep it to really short walking distances,
yeah, that must
steps.
be quite hard for you then, if you feel as though you're maybe missing out. Would that be?
Yeah, no, it really gets me down. I get a bit upset about it.
Okay, that's fine. So first of all, let's just have a look at this hot cross bun model. So this is a set situation, and this is going to let you have an understanding of how your thinking, feelings, behaviour and bodily sensations all relate to one another, and relate to the situation that's being spoken about. So first of all, if we can together think of what to put in this top box, so the situation box. What would you want to place in there as the situation that's going on?
I suppose just the worsening of the fatigue and the pain and how it's getting me down.
Okay.
And like I feel like it's kind of stopping me from doing activities that I'd like to do.
Okay. And activities that you enjoy, would you say?
Yeah. It makes me quite sad that I can't do all this stuff, so.
Okay.
I can't really enjoy the hobbies that I would like to do, so I don't really feel like I'm living my life the way I wanted to.
Right, okay, so that's good for the situation. So we've just put in there that the worsening fatigue and pain are preventing you from living your life to the full, and getting you down as you can't enjoy the hobbies as you wish you could do more easily. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay. And what, can I ask, are your kind of thoughts? How do you feel regarding this situation?
I'm kind of scared about it just because I think like I get nervous, like what if it gets worse?
Okay.
I get nervous that I become housebound, and I worry that I won't be able to look after my granddaughter. The thought that me not being able to see her grow up really makes me upset.
Okay, that's fine. So for the altered thinking, we've put in that there is fear that it will continue to worsen, and you might end up wheelchair bound and housebound, and the worry that you won't be able to watch your granddaughter grow up. Would that be fair in the thinking box? Okay.
Yeah.
And how is this affecting your emotions and your feelings?
I get quite sad.
Okay.
I think I cry about it quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes me quite scared for the future as well. Just because I can't really spend much time with like my friends and that, and my husband and granddaughter. So it makes me nervous, like if something ever happened.
Okay.
Like I love spending time with my husband, but I don't feel like I can do it right now. So.
Okay. So you would say that this is also affecting other areas of your life, for example, your relationships with friends and husband?
Yeah, I would say it was affecting like my social life and how I don't really see them now as much as I did.
Okay. So in the altered feelings box there, we've just said that it makes you very sad and also very scared for the future, affecting social life in consequence. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. And for the altered behaviour, so things that you might do due to the worsening fatigue and decrease in activities. What could we put in that box?
I'd probably just stay in the house a lot more compared to what I used to.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I watch TV a lot more.
Okay.
Just because I don't feel like I can walk the far distances, so I try to stay in the house as much as I can now. Just I get scared I'm stuck out there.
Right. Okay. So we've said that due to the worsening fatigue and decrease in activities that you enjoy, your behaviours are that you spend more time watching TV in the house and kind of withdrawing from time spent with friends.
Yeah, I don't see them as much as I used to.
Okay. And also, finally, we have the last box here is the altered physical symptoms or bodily sensations that you feel, for example, due to the worsening fatigue and decrease in activities that you enjoy.
Just like I said before, like I don't really feel like I can keep walking long distances.
Okay.
And when I do, like if I do go out for a walk with my husband, then I get quite sweaty, like I get quite nervous about it, so I sweat a lot.
Okay.
And then I find that my heart rate is like really increased, like my heart's beating a lot.
Okay. So for that box, would it be fair to say that there is more increase in your heart rate and sweating when you think about kind of going for walks and kind of altered behaviour due to that? Okay, so this is it kind of all filled out and gives you an idea of what we're kind of aiming to achieve here, and kind of providing an understanding of the problem and agreeing on something that we want to go and change and look at more in depth. So you can see here how the situation affects your thinking and how all of these relate together in around the situation. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So that gives me a really good understanding of what's kind of going on for you as well. So from this, then, if I was to create a kind of statement that kind of summarises all of this information, would it be fair to say that due to worsening pain and fatigue are kind of preventing you from living your life to the full and getting you really quite down and sad, and consequently you're withdrawing from activities that you enjoy, for example spending time with your friends, and decreasing time going outside, and also decreasing the amount of time that you spend with your granddaughter, and you're also concerned that your pain will worsen to the point that you are either wheelchair or housebound.
Yeah.
That'd be a fair kind of summarisation of that information.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's great. So that really provides a lot of information there. So we'll move on to the first kind of task, which is just kind of looking at activities which are routine, pleasurable and necessary activities. And then what we would like to do is kind of rank them in order of difficulty, so going from most, medium and easy. So first of all, can we just together list some routine activities that you enjoy, that you do? For example, vacuuming, showering, shopping, for example.
Probably like household chores.
Okay.
You know, just like sweeping the floor, doing ironing. I do the food shopping quite a lot, but I would usually try get like a delivery for that. But sometimes like it's not possible, so like I would have to do that myself.
Okay.
But I do try to avoid it, since you would like have to walk around the shop quite a lot.
And is that again due to the worsening pain and fatigue that you feel that?
Yeah, I get quite nervous if I go walking for a while, so I get scared that I would maybe fall or something in the shopping centre.
Okay, yeah, I understand. And can then we list some pleasurable activities that you enjoy doing day to day?
Babysitting my granddaughter.
Okay.
I find it really good spending time with her. Going on walks with my husband, seeing my friends. Haven't done this for a while though, but like just because I don't think I'm able, but I would like to be able to do that again with him.
Okay, that's fine. And then can we move on to listing some necessary activities that you have to do day to day, for example paying bills or just things that must be done?
Was maybe like walking up to like my bedroom, going upstairs, like I do find that quite sore.
Okay.
Just because like the pain, and then even like making tea for my husband and me, like I do find it quite challenging, like the fatigue gets quite much sometimes.
Right, okay, that's fine. So that's good, we've created a list of both routine, pleasurable and necessary activities. So when we are feeling a bit down, it's common for us to kind of stop doing these types of things, just because it takes too much effort and feels too hard, and again due to your worsening pain and fatigue. So in here, if we can rank them from being most difficult, medium and easy, so out of these activities that we've listed, what are the most difficult for you?
Probably looking after my granddaughter, I find that quite challenging.
Okay.
And then doing the shopping, like that's quite hard.
Okay, yeah. And then what about medium difficulty from these?
Probably like the household chores.
Okay.
Just because like you get quite tired while you're doing it.
Okay.
The ironing, that's maybe one of the easier ones actually. But still, even they can get quite.
Okay, that's fine. And then what about easy activities for you? What are the
probably
kind of
making the tea.
Yeah.
Going upstairs to the bedroom. They're probably the easiest ones, only because I know if I have to do them.
Okay.
So I just kind of fight through the pain.
That's fine. So from this creation of the list, we will then move on to using another experiment or task, which is setting a goal that for you gives you quite high distress, and really makes you feel quite, it feels quite nearly impossible.
Okay.
So can we together come up with a goal, and it can be one that's included in the most difficult from the behaviour activation. So can you think of anything that we could put into the goal?
I think my main goal would to be spending time with my granddaughter.
Okay.
I'd love to have her to come over for like a night's stay, but at the moment I don't feel like that's going to be achievable. So I think in the long run I'd like to make that something to focus on.
That's a great goal, yeah, to begin with. So the goal, would it be fair to say babysitting granddaughter from say after tea time?
Yeah, probably tea time till the morning or something.
Till morning, yeah. And right now, if you were to rate that distress levels that you feel when thinking about that task, and how you think you'd cope from 0 to 100, how would you rate that?
Probably about an 80.
Okay. And then can we set that into steps? So from 1 being an easier step and 5 being a step that you feel around distress of 70.
Okay.
And just to achieve up towards working towards that final goal of babysitting for that length of time and overnight by yourself.
Okay.
So if we set a step number 1, how?
Maybe looking after for a small amount of time.
Okay. How long would you like to?
Maybe an hour.
An hour? Yeah. Okay. And would that be at your own house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me on my own.
Okay. And then if we're working up a step to step number 2, what do you think we could put in that step?
Maybe like bathing and changing her on her own.
Yeah. Okay. And distress levels at that step number 2?
40 odd.
Yeah.
40.
Okay. So we've gone from 30, 40 to 100. That's great. And then a step number 3?
Maybe like spending the night with her but not in my own house.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. So in another house, in your son's house, would that be? Yeah. And looking after her
but just knowing I have someone there, like, in case I need the help.
That's great, that's understandable. Okay. And how would you rate your distress levels there?
About a 50, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. And then number 4?
Maybe trying to go for a walk with her.
Okay, and would that be by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And would that be an outdoor walk?
Yeah, to the park, I think.
Okay, that's fine. And then a step number 5?
Looking after her for the time, like for the whole evening on my own.
Okay.
Just until bedtime though, not staying over, but maybe go for a walk as well.
That's great. And that's kind of working towards your final goal. So you set that as a distress of 80 for the final goal of being able to babysit for a long duration. So how would you, at number 5, rate your distress?
Probably about 70.
Okay. That's brilliant. So from that task, I would like to provide you with some kind of homework to be getting on with over this next week before we meet for the next session. So this is going to be creating a schedule of activities that will lead you to having a very positive experience in working towards achieving that final goal. So if you're feeling quite down and unmotivated and feeling like you can't really carry out activities due to feeling an increase in fatigue and also pain, then it's quite a thought to be able to complete large or complex tasks. For example, the goal that we set there, do you think that's fair to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this will just start off with simple goals, working towards more challenging activities. So this weekly schedule is going to entail so days Monday to Sunday, and that's going to be morning, afternoon and night. So if we can place some of these steps into the weekly schedule, does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, on Monday, would you say in the morning it would be fair for you to, what would you like to be doing in the morning? Would it be some kind of things like preparing the tea and doing shopping?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Just kind of some of these that we can add in. Okay. And then what about at night time? What kind of an activity could we place in there?
If it's nice, maybe a walk with my husband.
Okay. So what we'll do is just carry on and fill out this form, and you'll complete all of these tasks throughout the next week before we meet again for the next CBT session, and then we will just see how you got on in working towards that goal that we've set, and then go from there. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.